Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Nest Perfume Oils collection that I purchased. I showed this in a recent Sephora haul and I wanted to go over the individual fragrances in the box. So there are 5 to go over. Let's just get into it.
So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say.
They come in this, I took the plastic off, and this was $59 Canadian. You get 5 cents. I believe that's all of their cents on the Sephora website. The reason I purchased this is because I received 2 of them as a sample. I got Seville Orange and Turkish Rose. I fell in love with both of them and I decided I wanted to try the rest of them. The individual ones are not cheap. The big ones come in dropper bottles. These ones are roller balls and I prefer the roller ball because I don't want to rub anything in, so I prefer the roller ball, and then I layer scents over top of them. But yes, I do like these for layering of what I have tried with these samples that I received. The samples, because they were oils, they were fairly large samples and it took me quite a bit to get through them. So I do think if you purchase the oil for layering purposes that you wouldn't get through it all that quickly, so that's nice because they are fairly pricey. But yeah, my plan is to start with these, and then as individuals run out, then I will buy the travel size, because I believe that is a roller ball and they're skinnier and I don't need the big dropper bottle. But yeah, I have a feeling I already know which ones I would replace and which ones I don't like. Actually, let's start with that one because I'd like to get that one out of the way. I really don't like it. Now, these are perfume oils and they are named as one note, but they all have 3 notes. So they are perfume oils, but they are a fragrance. They're not a one note fragrance, but they highlight the note that they're named after. So starting with the one that I don't prefer, and that is Indian Jasmine. I tried this on skin the other day. I liked it on paper. I liked it just off of the roller ball, but on skin, I had to scrub this off, and because it's an oil, it has like crazy lasting power. It seeps into the skin, so even after scrubbing it off, it was still very much there. The thing about fragrance oils is they don't project as much, but their lasting power is insane. Like, it just becomes your skin. Like, if you put on a fragrance oil, people will just assume that's what your skin smells like. It doesn't smell like a fragrance anymore, which is what I love about them, because when I layer them with fragrances, 1, it helps the fragrance last longer, and 2, when the fragrance does wear off, I still smell like something. They last like all day. However, I did not like Indian Jasmine. I have a fragrance called Jasmine Wisp by Razazi, and I love that fragrance. So I thought I might like Jasmine. Well, I recently found out that Jasmine Wisp doesn't have jasmine in it. It has I think it's a white floral note, and that could be literally anything. Maybe they're hinting that it's jasmine, but they don't have a jasmine note listed. But this, when people say that the jasmine is indolic, this is an indolic jasmine. I didn't know what they meant by that until I smelled this. And a lot of people say that Alien sometimes pulls as an indolic jasmine, and I will not be purchasing Alien. I've never smelled Alien. I don't have Alien. I didn't really have that much of an interest in purchasing Alien, but after smelling this and knowing that it is a jasmine heavy fragrance, I'm not interested. But I keep going on and I haven't told you the notes yet. So this one, and these are by Nest. I don't know if I said that, but Nest. This is the green bottle. And the main accords are fruity, sweet, soft, spicy, white floral, fresh, sour, and musky. The top notes for this one are red berries, middle notes of Indian jasmine, and base notes of pink pepper. All I smell is the pink pepper and the jasmine. The jasmine is indolic, that pink pepper is strong. So the pink pepper is not helping the fact that the jasmine is indolic. It just smells dirty. Like, as bad as it sounds, I don't like it. I'm okay with spicy scents, and I love pink pepper in a fragrance, but absolutely not. Absolutely not. I get the sour, I get the musky, I get the spicy. I don't like this fragrance. But that is okay. This is why we try things. But because this is an oil and they're all 3 milliliters, this is going to take me quite some time to get through, because I don't plan on adding jasmine to any fragrance that I have. But, you know, maybe if something is just too sweet, I don't know. I don't know what occasion I would use this for, but on its own, I do not like this scent. Let's go through the 2 that I do like, and I know I like. First one is Seville Orange. And I'm surprised I like this scent because I don't particularly prefer orange in any capacity. I don't like eating orange or drinking orange juice or smelling orange. It's not my favorite. But this smells delicious. I love this. And I actually like mixing this with the rose one. They smell delicious together. But this is Seville Orange. And yes, it comes in the orange bottle. The main accords are just citrus and fresh spicy. Top notes are orange peel, middle notes are pink grapefruit, and the base notes are neroli. This smells like a clementine, like the cuties. That's what it smells like, just sweeter and a little bit more concentrated. But exactly that. It's delicious. Like, it smells like a literal clementine. And I think because it's a sweeter orange and it's more grapefruit than it is orange, I'm okay with it. But this is a very nice scent. I do plan on, I don't think this will be the first one that I repurchase, but I do think at some capacity I will be repurchasing this one. The next one that I like and that I've already mentioned is Turkish Rose. And because of this oil, I found out that I actually have a rose that I like. I came into the fragrance game hating rose in all capacities. Now I like rose fragrances that aren't too front, like the rose is not too forward. And then I turned around and realized that I'm okay with Turkish rose being front forward because it's like a sweet rose. It doesn't smell musky and powdery and old. So I love Turkish rose. This fragrance is gorgeous. I can wear the voice crack. I can wear this by itself. It smells so good. It smells like Tokajia but sweeter. So sometimes if I want Tokajia to just last that much longer, I will layer it on top of this. It wears beautifully, gorgeously. And when I say sometimes, I mean almost all the time I layer these together. So this is one of the fragrances I think I'm going to repurchase first, or I'm going to end up repurchasing first, but I don't think it is the first one. There are 2 other fragrances we have to go through, but I think this might be the second fragrance that I repurchased from this line. It's really good. I've also layered this with Mugler's Angel Iced Star. It, for some reason, works so well because Iced Star is a very tropical, almost pina colada-y kind of smell, and sometimes it just doesn't smell like it's all that complex. To put this with it, and it just makes it so much more interesting, and I think it goes really well with that fragrance as well. So yeah, I'm loving this, but I'll tell you the notes because I haven't done that. Turkish Rose comes in the pink bottle, and the main accords are rose, fruity, floral, sweet, and woody. The top notes are plum, middle notes are Turkish rose oil, and the base notes are white woods. And yeah, it's a sweet, there's a background of woody notes in that you can smell to ground it and help with the longevity, but yeah, it's a sweet rose. That plum, you can smell the plum as you're inhaling, like at the beginning of your inhale you can smell it, but then it's mostly just rose. Yeah, such a small fragrance list, like a small notes list, and it's still so complex in its entirety, and I really like this. I would wear it by itself. The projection on these just aren't as forward as I would like for a scent, so that's why I layer this with Tokajia to give me that projection, and I have the long lasting, and it's sweet, and it's delicious, and it's gorgeous, and it's rose, and it's feminine, and wonderful. This is one of my favorites. So we have 2 more, and I'm just gonna go in order. So the next one is South Pacific Sandalwood. I'm not 100% sure what this one smells like, but we'll pull the notes. So the main accords are woody, powdery, aromatic, violet, earthy, warm, spicy. Top notes are sandalwood, middle notes are violet, and the base notes are vetiver. I've smelt this one on paper. I don't think I've ever smelt it on skin. Hold on. I was sampling other fragrances and I have washed my hands, but there's like lingering scents. So let me find a spot. Let's get some sandalwood. This is why I like the roller balls, because it just makes it like extremely easy to apply. Just a little boop boop. I prefer roller balls with perfume oils. I hate roller balls with perfumes, liquid perfumes. So 100% perfume oils, because it's so much more controlled. It's a different viscosity of liquid. Prefer rollerball with the oils. Well, that's quite earthy. You get a little bit of the floral, but at the end of the day, it just smells like earthy, like wood log outside in the mud, kind of earthy. A wood log, yeah, wood outside in the mud. And like kind of like grass clippings, like fresh cut grass. I don't mind it. It's actually absorbing quite quickly, so it's not as amplified. So I think this would add nicely to a scent that you think is just too sweet. It needs something to ground it. The only thing is I don't like how this smells on its own. Like I wouldn't want to just smell like this, and I mean that's perfectly fine. I don't want to just smell like sandalwood, but yeah, I would add this to something I think is potentially too sweet. It could help turn it into like a more full scent as well. This isn't a scent that I see myself playing around with too much, because I'm fairly into sweet scents. Possibly if I just want to tone down a sweet scent, I could see it being used for that, but I just don't foresee me needing to do that fairly often, so I don't think this will be one that I purchase or repurchase anytime soon, but I don't dislike it. It has its purpose. And last but not least, we have Madagascar Vanilla, which is one that I was super excited to try and to purchase because I have several perfumes where I'd like to add a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of sweet. So I'm very excited about this, and I think I will be repurchasing this one first, then Turkish Rose, then Seville Orange, then Sandalwood, never Jasmine. But I was really excited to get this one. This one is the one that comes in that creamy, like beige yellow bottle. And the main accords for this one are vanilla, sweet, coconut, powdery, floral, lactonic. The top notes are vanilla bean, middle notes are vanilla orchid, and then the base notes are coconut. I was very excited for this fragrance. Let's find skin to put it on. I'm gonna put it like right here on my hand, because even though I washed my hands smell like previous fragrances, and I want to smell just this. Yeah. I would layer everything with this. I have a lot of fragrances that have vanilla in it, and I would layer everything with this, and I have some fragrances that don't have vanilla in it that I think need vanilla, and I would layer with this. It's not very strong, like at all, but I might buy the dropper bottle of this and just have my skin smell like this all the time. Like drop it in my lotion or something, or just use it in my body care, because with perfume oils, like I said, it seeps into your skin, and then your skin just kind of smells like that's what your skin is supposed to smell like, and that's what I want. That I want to smell like this. I want my skin to just smell like this always. So I take it back. I might actually buy the full size dropper bottle of this one. I'm gonna go through this first, and then when I go to repurchase it, then I will make that decision. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. Well, Turkish Rose is my favorite smelling. This one I just think is gonna be the most versatile, so I'm gonna get the most use out of it, and that makes it my favorite. But I prefer how Turkish Rose smells, if we're being honest. This is gorgeous, but you know, it smells like vanilla. It's not mind-blowing in any way, but it smells like vanilla, and vanilla to me is a necessary need. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this, and then when I look to see if I'm gonna purchase another one, I might purchase the big size, just because I see myself going through this fairly quickly. That's the whole set there. And if we are keeping track, my favorites are Turkish Rose, Madagascar Vanilla, and Seville Orange. I like Sandalwood. I do not like Jasmine, and it's in that order. I'm looking forward to playing around with these scents, and if I come up with any scent combinations, I might make a video on that. We shall see. But yeah, I've enjoyed so far playing around with perfume oils as well as just regular perfumes, and it's been an experience. This is a very different way to smell. Of course, there's perfume oils, there's perfumes, there's body lotions, there's body washes, there's body sprays, there's so many ways to to smell good, and this is just another one to play around with. So I like the scent. I think it's a nice introduction into perfume oils and how you can use them in their versatilities. So I do suggest the scent itself, even if you end up not liking one of them. I think it was still a good experience. So that will be all for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Come on, the box.